Hi, I'm your Dr. K.P.Sarma, Professor of English and Softskills. Today I'm going to take the topic professional ethics. Professional ethics is also an integral part of soft skills. Ethics. In Greek, it is called ethos. Ethos means character. I already told in my previous episodes, character is destiny. At any cost, we should not lose our character. Once we lose our character, everything is lost. Yes, it is a must that we should have to give most important. It is said to be most important thing. So much importance should be given for what we call character. Character is nothing but ethics. Professionally, I'm a faculty, a trainer, professor of English and soft skills, and I should have what we call characterized behavioral attitude by the time I'm going to go ahead with my presentations in all the matters. I must be very sincere. I must be very, very sincere at my work. In the sense, it is a must that every one of the persons, those who believe in what we call profession, should have ethics. Yes, it is a must. It is a must. When we start thinking about personal or corporate related rules and regulations, and here behavior is going to be taken into consideration. First preference will be given for the behavior. So behavior of the person denotes about the ethical values. Yes. So here, professional ethics, and in which we have to come across, first one is stated to be, we must be abide by the law. Law. We must give more and more importance to rules and regulations. We must not lose at any cost our integrity. Yes, it's a constructive one. We have to keep it up in all the matters, what I mean to say. And here, honesty. Everybody used to say right from the childhood days, honesty is the best policy. How many of us are going to be honest? I'm not going to say that 100% it is possible. I agree with you. But we have to give more importance to honest things. In the sense, we have to be honest to the maximum extent. Yes, we should be. And apart from that, it is a must that we should have to be with utmost respect at others, of course, so that we will be respected. Of course, this is completely depending on our behavioral attitude. By the time we are going to go ahead with our work orientation, we are at work, we are at the desk, we are working, then we must not make others disturbed. If it is a must that we have to help others, yes. If they are in need of help, if we are asked, then help them. To promote the value related to work orientation, what I mean to say, most important it is by the time we are going to work with our friends. When we are working in any kind of organization, we must have this type of sense. And here we must be loyal. We must be loyal at our work. Yes, it is a must. And here it is stated to be another thing. We must be trustworthy. People must be able to believe in us. Yes, such a type of personalities we should be. So, while we are going to go ahead with our activities professionally, then automatically we are going to be absorbed by the others. The others must not have any kind of room to understand us in some other way. So we must be fair enough. while we are going to go ahead with our activities. It's a must. And here, those are going to be wonderful professionalists, and they are going to maintain such a kind of ethics. They need to have what we call, along with their business attitude at the desk, at the work, in the organization, they need to care for their health. Health is wealth. If our health is perfect, we can do wonders. So restless work must not be there. It is a must that we need to give rest to our body in the form of sleep or relax for some time in such a way. In every 24 hours, it's a must that we need to give such a kind of, by the time we are going to sleep or any relaxation or anything else, it should not be more than 8 hours. Otherwise, we become lazy. So, more sleeping attitude is also not correct. It is a must that we have to sleep for 7 hours, 7.5 hours. That's enough. And here, we need to have another thing which is stated to be of. Company will have some ethical values. Most important it is. Company will have more ethical values. When the company is giving such an importance to ethical values, while they are going to go ahead with their business, we are part of the organization where we are working, being professional, we should respect it. Yes, we are going to take share of those values. So it is a must that we need to see such a type of things. We should not neglect in the sense. Once we neglect, we cannot get them back. Yes, it is a must that being professionalists, being the personalities with professional ethics, we should have to see that our environment must also be protected by us. Yes, if any gap is going on there, if we need to have such a kind of attention from our part, we need to have such a kind of attention from our part. 2 times I am going to repeat this because it is most important to the company. If the company is not going to look after that, sir, let us maintain some environmental care. Let us see that the environment must be protected, sir. In such a way, in a submissive manner, we have to educate the company if the company is not going to care for it. It is our responsibility, being human, being citizen. It is our responsibility. We should not get away from our responsibilities. Anyway, here, man without ethics is a man without brain. Yes. A man has no ethics means that fellow has no brain. Mindless fellow, one can say. And here, at any cost, integrity must not be lost from our part. Our culture, integrity. These are all going to be depending on the word, what is called ethics. These we should not forget. Yes, really it is. And apart from that, ethics makes the person highly civilized. Yeah, highly. Not simply civilized, highly civilized. My dear, viewers and my dear students, you are going to become good citizens. You are going to become the pillars of the nation. I have already spoken about the pillars of the nation, the role related to the students. Here, another role is to be there with you and with others also. Whatever the field and in which you are, be frank, be truthful, Never go for what we call false things, foul things. We have to pay the penalty for that. Let us not, what we call, let us not get activated with false things. Let us be in the active life. Let us lead the life actively. Let us lead the life, what we call, in the name of, in the name and style of the country, with utmost interest. Let us work. Let us live in truth. What I mean to say. Particularly, my dear journalists, you are going to keep the things right. The right things are going to be kept before all what we call the receivers, audience. See that audience must not be misguided. All the journalists, you are all so great. You speak only the truth. I know that. And everybody knows it. Let the truth be spoken always, forever, forever, forever. You, the great people, my dear journalists. Let us live with professional values. Your profession is journalism. My profession is teaching. Likewise, a number of people are there with number of professions. Business people are there. And the lawyers are there. Their profession is to, give the justification for the mankind. In such a way, they are going to serve the mankind. Let we all serve the mankind and live in truth. Help the mankind in all the matters. And give the justification to our professional values. And let us have professional ethics. Thank you. And please subscribe my videos in YouTube channel so that I can give more and more and more videos to you. Thank you. Have a great time.